Here we are, 2021, the Over the Edge for victory. As always, Jen is going to jump off of a perfectly good 16-story building and come rappelling down it. I think she's crazy. I think you think she's crazy, but we're all supporting her. Hopefully that sent out a notification to everyone saying we're live. Let's see if anyone shows up. Cloud, Will, how are you? Okay, so apparently it's working. Hopefully it's working everywhere. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me? And there's Shannon. And excited. Good. So at that point, I'm assuming you can hear me. Sounds great. Good. Picture okay? Good. Good, 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 good. Say now, if you can hear music in the background, there's not a thing I can do about that. There's the Queso Kitchen food truck serving up all your Mexican indigestion about 100 feet from me. Um, they're playing music, and someone's getting a band up there to get started. I think they play at 11:30. So yeah, we will have music, and I don't know if that'll get me a strike or not, but nothing I can do about it. Either way, I'm recording it all, so screw them. I'll put it up on YouTube too. Um, no, here we are again. It is 2021. That is the building Jen's going off of. Perfectly good. Nothing wrong with it. Foundation looks solid. I don't know why they're jumping off of it, but I know they're doing it for a good cause. And Zoltar, how you doing, buddy?
Going up on the whiteboard. I think that means that the propellers are preparing.
Woo. Carrie, that's who's here. Sorry, I couldn't read that. I had to scroll down. Hazard, how you doing, buddy? This is where Jen jumps off of a perfectly good building, Hazard, for charity. She'll be rappelling 16 stories, 225 feet. And again, there's nothing wrong with the building. The foundation looks good. Craig's here. Craig, I'm sorry if I missed your name come up. And I will apologize. I will miss people as they come in. I'm sure. So I'm outside running 2 cameras, praying my wife doesn't die in a splattering accident at the bottom of a building. Well, we're live streaming it around the world right now. There are 2 people getting ready to come down, neither of which is Jen. You'll be able to spot her with her black t-shirt and bright orange um, cape on, which I posted a photo to Discord under non-game photography, I believe, on Will's. I did not get a chance to push that out to like Twitter or anything. Sorry. I am wearing an orange shirt to kind of match. I don't know if I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna screw with the camera. You'll see pictures of it at some point. Norm, I gotta climb up on the building so you can see it on the way down. Yes, dark brown pants actually. Actually, they're dark gray, but you know, either way, it hides. And they're quick dry, so when I wet myself, they won't show either. They'll dry pretty quick. So, and I brought a couple bottles of water so I can spill one. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Matt, welcome, welcome. How we doing? I know this is kind of the boring part in between, but it's still entertaining. If you look up, I don't know how well you can see that, but
So as you can see, our next propellers are making their way. David, wait. It's on the right side, the yellow.
wicket material, yeah.
Silver
It's the Duluth Trading
David repelling
fast dry.
his wife Sandy was a 3-time cancer survivor and a staff member of the Victory Club. Dave says that Sandy's strength through all of her treatment is absolutely inspiring.
Just walking down the building.
Snyder,
I'll be honest, staring up at that is kind of making me nauseous. So
this is her first time. And she was diagnosed with breast cancer in late October and has had multiple surgeries since January.
yes, it's a failed sound check. You have feedback.
Before I introduced the band, I just want to remind you that Queso Kitchen can go over there at 11:30. Is it 11:30?
It is 11:30. Yeah, 11:28. Whatever. Close enough. I feel like I should be screaming at everyone as they pop into the stream, but I'd probably get arrested. Yes, the live band will be Arctic Clam, which is a local Toledo band. Good morning, good morning. Mark Murray. Welcome to the stream. Do you suppose a live band would give me a strike? They're playing covers. Yeah, I know you're not paranoid, Mark. They're a good band. I've heard of them. I mean, they're pretty popular in the Toledo area. All right, I gotta check my other camera. It says it's running okay. Yeah, it sounds pretty good actually. I mean, she's a little breathy. Techno Hillbilly.
Arctic Clam.
Well, Arctic Clam. Take that for what it's worth.
We want to tell you about Dr.
Hang on.
David Witt,
I'll give you a shot of
who's a
them.
podiatrist with Promedica Physician Group. He loves hanging out with friends and family, golfing, drinking beer, driving his Corvettes, but especially loves watching his grandson. That sounds good at the heartstrings.
Hopefully, I didn't make anyone sick doing that.
Drinking and driving right next to each other, huh? Whoa. Judge over here is paying attention.
I think there's a comma. There's a comma.
Welcome to Northwest Ohio.
On the ground, Dave's amazing wife, Sandy.
Hi, Angie,
His son,
Jen, Sandy, and Shannon. Did you send a text to her, folks?
Sister-in-law Joanne, her husband Bruce, best friends Mike and Ann, and his podiatrist partner, Dr.
The drive was good. I got lost. There was a lot of construction. I missed the turn I needed, but we just took the scenic route in. No big deal. Actually, the weather's pretty nice. Well, hopefully you and Nancy are watching, yeah. There's a nice breeze. It's probably about 80. I'm in the shade, so bonus. Yeah, there's not really a chance of rain until late this afternoon. She did fine. I let her sleep till 7:30, and then she had 2 cups of coffee, so she should be a little jittery, you know. She can vibrate all the way down the rope. It'll start sounding like the guitar string strumming on the way down, is my thought, but you know. Yeah. Bo and seriously, someone named their kids Bo and Luke. Speaking of Techno Hillbilly.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Yes, like I said, it's actually really nice. It's a little overcast. It's not real bad here. I'm hoping the sun doesn't change position too much. All right, these guys are almost down, so cool. Good on them. And I don't know. I don't think Jen's next.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know where Daisy is. They probably named their dog that. It's foreign here, huh? Well, you live in Florida. It's always 100% humidity. It's just 110 today.
Baby, what you want to do? I think I can stay with you
For a while, maybe longer if I do.
So what did you think when you were watching this?
It's going to take them 15 minutes to sing this song because she keeps interrupting them. Which is okay.
That's what he said.
I would. I think I could out-sing her.
Stay out of your way.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't want to get in any of your video.
Well, this one's a video. This one's actually live streaming around the world. You want to stand in front and wave to them. There's people right now in England,
Is your wife
Scotland.
filming?
Yes.
She did it last year.
Yeah. So this will be her fourth year.
One of those buildings over there.
No, I did it from right over there. Actually, I always do it from here. I'm scared of heights, so that's why the wife's going. I'm not.
She told me that you were live streaming when she did it last year. How
And we are
awesome
again.
that you guys were gamers.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm Marsha. I volunteer for the Victory Center.
Nice to
I
meet you, Marsha.
don't have to be there till noon, and so I don't have my shirt on yet. But and your name is
Chad.
Chad.
And my wife Jen, she'll have the black shirt with the goldfish on it and the orange tape with all the.
Nice. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you.
We
It
appreciate
means
everything you guys
a
do.
lot.
We know. We do. Yeah, stop in front of the. Just come over this way a little bit to say hi, because there's people all around the world watching.
Hi.
There you go. Thanks, Jess. Oh, and yeah, hi, by the way. She walked away. She is a volunteer, though, for the Victory Center. So she knew who Jen was. She recognized. She was, oh, you're live streaming again like last year. I said, yes, ma'am, I am. All right, you guys were asking about the weather up here. Give me a second. I think you can see some of the sky up there. It's actually pretty nice. Sunny, a little cloudy, but that's okay. It keeps the heat down a little bit.
Dr. Witt. Dr. Witt. So I hear you
Go
were
away,
a bit
Dee.
nervous.
Dr. Witt. Why does that name sound
Well, you were
familiar?
coming down there, I couldn't
Huh.
tell. Well, my wife couldn't see go through here. She kept talking to me about it for years, so I brought me here.
Maybe I've met him at one of the volunteer things.
What does it mean to have your family here, everyone here supporting you? Well, really, yeah, I'm very happy. A lot of co-workers, friends,
Bottle of water time.
Maybe. Congratulations to you both.
Yeah, I'm gonna have an argument with a bee here in a second. It won't go away. I got nothing you want, pal. You know, I've decided these guys are definitely a bar band because after, I don't know, 6 or 8 beers, this would sound a lot better, I'm sure.
You seem so busy, gonna make you nutty. I'm gonna use my arms, I'm gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my fashion, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. Oh, design, gonna make you see.
That's fair. I'm down here popping Xanax to stay calm.
I'm gonna have some of your attention. Give it to me.
No, I'm making fun of her. She's not. She's got balls big enough to get up in front of all this. And yeah, they do have the amp cranked pretty well. Only 11. They only go to 11. It's one better than 10. You know what? Give me a second. I will show you my shirt. I am proud of it. It matches her cape to some extent.
Gonna make you see.
So you can see that. Dark brown shorts, camel hair. I can only pee my hat.
I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
Alright, hopefully you got to see that.
Make you see it.
She's not climbing the building. She's climbing down the building. It's for the Victory Center. They are for, yeah, it's a little loud. How we doing, folks?
Hi, how are you
Good. Yes, there you go. Thank you. Nightbot. Perfect timing. And for the record, the commands that are on Jen's channel, iGen, iIntro, things like that, or not exclamation mark, will pull up most of the same things. So my mods, feel free. Actually, I think those are set to everyone. I don't have the train on here, Zoltar. Ah, cool.
Tommy Hagen. And on the right side, that yellow rope is David
Thank you.
Benniger. Thank you.
Hope Mac.
They want to give a special thank you to Chris Benniger, their new office
Did you
manager.
got to see Jen's? I don't know if we posted a picture anywhere.
Over the edge for victory. And though they thought that she was crazy and for her, they are so grateful to have learned about all the great things the victory center does.
Oh, cool. I got your message, Shannon. I can't see that on my screen for the to know which ones are coming from YouTube.
The hair is hollow gold, and it's a sweet surprise.
Good song.
Her hands on them all.
Nice if it wasn't quite so loud, but
She's got Betty Davis
oh,
eyes.
next people are coming down. Give me a second. We'll change the view.
Won't have to think twice. She's going through your throne. She's got Betty Davis eyes. And she'll tease you. She'll tease
I hate it when singers get their songs wrong.
just to please you. She's precocious. And she knows just what it takes to make a full rush. Better go, stand outside. She's got Betty Davis eyes.
As a kid, I could never figure out why she had Betty Garber standoff thighs. Weird. Right? Poor Betty. Can't see a thing.
You're wearing appetite. You wanna ride.
You too.
She got Betty Davis eyes. Make the tumble on you. Ooh, you like you tight. Until you come up through.
Yeah, that would be bad timing. Or Stairway to Heaven. Yeah. Is there a song about that first steps of Lulu? Oh, I know. Free Falling. That'd be a bad one. Free Falling. Highway to Hell. Another bad one.
She'll tease you, she'll lead you.
There's probably a lot of songs that would be really bad. Oh well. Jen can laugh about it when she hears this later. Yeah.
As Arts and Plan continues to
They have the guitar plugged into an amp, dude. Because that's an acoustic and it wouldn't be that loud otherwise.
says that he is doing this to support those currently fighting
Yeah,
cancer.
yeah. Long way to Tipperary. Down, yeah, yeah.
But weren't as fortunate. His own best friend growing up lost his battle with brain cancer at the age of 12. Seeing him and his family struggle always stuck with him, and he wishes Stephen and his family could have had a victory center to help them. In addition, Stephen and Tommy, they want to acknowledge those, Tommy wants to acknowledge those in his life who have been impacted by cancer, including Bill, Sister Noel, Amber, Beth, Bill, Mike, Melinda, Lynn, Beth,
Anything by John Denver.
Barb, and Stephen. Cheering Tommy on today is wife Jenna and their kids Connor Evelyn,
I mean, I know it was a plane wreck, but it's still.
parents Tom and Mary are here too, as well as his sisters Angie and Jenny and their families, and his grandmother Sharon. And David said he wanted to repel today to prove to his employees at Northwestern Holding that he could do it. He has done it. He has come to the ground.
Bravo.
He also wants to honor his father, Bill, as a cancer survivor today. Among the spectators today are David's son Yale, his wife Liz, and one more note of interest. David is this year's top fundraiser.
Nice.
Let's give both of them a round of applause.
For the big one.
So David,
I'm debating. There's a table I can move to closer, but I think it just put me closer to the music, which would be louder. I don't think that'd be a good plan.
feels good to be done. So maybe again next year. A little hesitation. What was the toughest part? Going over the edge.
Yeah, that first step's a Lulu. That's why.
I know you have to be greeted by the family.
Yeah, and when we get to towards when Jen is coming down at the end of it, I will be carrying the camera, so I'll apologize in advance for the jiggity motions. Because I'm gonna go into the landing zone.
Toughest part?
I don't have too much like when you go on that ledge or you're that high up. It kind of gets your stomach a bit for sure.
And it gets my stomach just watching you all come down.
Me too, sister. Me too.
He asked me if I was doing it, and as everyone tells me about the top and the edge, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I thought about it. I don't know now.
Butt Cam 5000.
Congratulations.
You know what I need to get? I need to get one of those 360-degree cameras and see if they'd mount that to her helmet. That would be cool. I'd scream out Freebird, but I'm afraid they'd play it. I just want to put on a leather trench coat and walk around with my fist in the air. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. Yeah, we can all barf. They're going through people pretty quick. They got the next two on the ledge. They're getting ready to push them. Giant King Kong. Mini King Kong.
So sad.
Alright, got one more camera around here. What cameras want to know what to do with? Okay, makes it last less long. They go through the song a little fast. I'm okay with that. No, it is not. You are correct. In a bar, it makes sense because people get depressed and drink more. Wants to love you. Oh, it's true. I do. Yeah, that's fair. Play some Jimmy Buffett. Play something upbeat for pity's sake. This is end of the night. I'm so drunk I can barely get off the floor music. AC/DC. Primus. Well, it ain't getting any better. If I walked up there with a $10 bill, I could write a request on it. Maybe they play a lot of coffee shops. It'd probably take more than a 10 to get them to stop. There's a lot better Buffett songs than that. Besides, I'm hungry, so Cheeseburger in Paradise would just be bad. It ain't over till you hit the bottom? I think that's what they're trying to say. Yeah, that's what I said. They're bar band. That's just sad, Zoltar. You live in Florida and know 2 Jimmy Buffett songs. I've got like 30 some Jimmy Buffett albums. You need to be educated, boy. I've been to Jimmy Buffett live. Yeah, between poetry, slams. Not readings, but slams. No, I don't think this is Smokey Robinson. He did sexy, not depressing. Yeah, but they don't have a one-armed drummer. They don't have a drummer at all. I'm not sure how much Def Leppard you can play acoustically.
And so, as we listen to Arctic Lamb, on the blue robe on the left side, that
And
is
say goodbye to the Arctic
this is his
Clan.
first time rebelling for Over the Edge. And Kevin Wickheiser on the yellow rope. He is another team member from Night Solutions that even though it's his first time rebelling, he says that he does have extensive experience in falling for fights. Such as garages, ladders, trees, etc. Good thing he did not do that. And so Steve says that his wife Stephanie, as well as their kids Sophia, Evelyn, and Vincent, are here cheering him on, as well as some of his coworkers from Nicest Solution. Yeah.
I hope she reads Jen's intro the way I wrote it.
For the Victory Center. and the good work that they are doing every day.
Sounds
He
like
also
the way I wrote it
dedicated
sounds like a
himself
prologue
the
to
memory of his
a.
brother-in-law, DJ Brenner. As a fun fact, Steve says that even though people are usually made
It's about right,
of
Zoltar.
water, he is mostly made of chocolate shake. That's good on a hot day like today, right? Well, Kevin said that he is excited to help bring exposure to the Victory Center to this awesome event. Kevin is done. Okay, Kevin.
The breeze is blowing nicely.
He is rebelling in memory of his late aunt Sue, who died of breast cancer. In keeping with his group's sense of humor, Kevin said that a fun fact about him is that he likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. How does that one go?
What do you mean, how does that work? Oh, for goodness sake, people. If you like pina
Congratulations,
coladas,
Kevin has made his way around.
getting caught in the rain.
Steve is making his way down.
You're not in the health food, and you have half a brain. That would at least be a pseudo upbeat song. It's just about two people cheating on each other. And Steve is stuck. He's just hanging. He's going to check out that theory about falling from heights. No, he's got it.
Kevin, I'm over here. Hi, how are you? How was it? Awesome. Were you nervous?
Were you nervous dangling from a rope
So at what point
200 plus feet above the ground?
No big deal. You did it. Congratulations. Yeah, so why did you feel it was important to you? Congratulations.
Right? Oh, God. Nice heartwarming song about being lost at sea. That weren't right. Yeah. Lem, buddy, how you doing? Hopefully she's in the next 15 minutes. Yeah. This music dedicated to people who'd like to die on the way down. And she's playing it at like double time. She's trying to make it upbeat by playing it at 8/4 time. The good morning, guys. They're here? Well, howdy. Whoever's there. Is it Mark?
I'm so sorry.
It's usually Mark.
I'm sorry. It's all good. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, okay, so what time did you were doing?
Oh, yeah, if you get going too fast, the automatic rope thing,
Next year?
the automatic rope thing will lock up if you're going too fast. They don't want you to go too fast, you know. Oh, I can't tell. That might be. I see bright orange getting on the rope. I don't know if it's Jen or someone else in a bright orange shirt.
I don't know who's been here from the very beginning, but I just want to say thank you. My name is Tiffany Tarpley. I work for WTOL 11 in the morning. So be sure to tune in and watch between 5 and 7 in the morning, and then on Fox 36 from 7 until 9. I'll be on Monday. Have a great weekend. It's been a pleasure.
You too, Tiff. Apparently we're changing an announcer. She wasn't doing bad. I've seen worse. Last year was kind of worse. I miss Fred, though. She's fairly new here, so she probably needs all the help she can get. She hasn't been in Toledo very long as an anchor. And she volunteered her time to be here, so in all fairness, that's nice of her. I miss my buddy Fred doing it, though, because he had a wicked sense of humor. Has this song gone on for like a half an hour now? Because it feels that way. Yep, at no point should that have done that. I'm giving them the cut it sign, but they're not listening to me. Yep, they're still going with it. For those of you overseas, if you can see the weird cowboy on the tricycle, that is a typical American thing. I won't. I don't think that's her. But on the left-hand side is someone with a lot of orange on. It looks like an orange shirt from here. It's really hard to tell. So they could have her cape wrapped around underneath the harness like that. She has dark pants on, a black shirt, and then the orange cape. Oh, goody. Speaking about songs on cheating on people. I just want to use you tonight. I don't mind the fact that your boyfriend's not in town. It doesn't bother me at all. Because you pick up all their girlfriends, dude. That's why you don't have any friends left. No, that's not her. I'm pretty sure. Papa Boy. Knock it out. So I can go request that if you'd like. But she's got to do the Axl Rose where she stands and swings with the mic stand. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. As you leave me, would you close the door? May you forget what I told you. Just because you read the don't mean I'm wrong. And you'll be sure to get along. Just wanna use your love tonight. I wanna use your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. Well, the song list has gone downhill is the problem. She doesn't have a horrible voice, she's just picking horrible songs. I should go request like Classical Gas. There's no words. No, they could have, because how many bands volunteered to do it for free? She should be singing like Stevie Nicks songs with her voice. And that's right, Up to Play is the band for plays music to slit your wrist by. Yeah, no kidding. You know, a Bobby McFarlane impersonator would be great. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, don't worry. Be happy now.
Baby, when the jury was peace, I said you would find to go out something
Okay. You guys were saying about it being in the 70s. Now we've gotten even older.
You do something to me I can't explain.
I like the song, don't get me wrong.
No pain in the beat of my heart. We got something going.
Is this older than the 70s? Maybe I'm wrong.
Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs a conversation. We ride together. With love, each other.
There you go. Can we get Sally to fly over and play drums, Will? Or bass? Either one. Or we could live stream her. I don't know. When was Islands of the Stream done? Isn't that what this is? I don't know. I'm starting to tune stuff out. Yeah. Oh, ouch. I believe that was Jen waving at us from the top. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know who else would be dumb enough to lean over and wave 200 plus feet in the air. 1983, huh? Yeah. I still love the original. Yeah, mine too. I mean, I can mute the stream, but oh, rocking out, playing that solo. Yeah, it's kind of like after you've heard Paradise by the Dashboard Lights at karaoke 4,000 times. I used to be a Meatloaf fan. Suppose I could go up and ask him for chicken wing? If only I knew any of the Fortnite dances.
All right,
Exactly,
folks,
Will.
coming down on the yellow rope, we have Becky Geyser, and on the blue rope, Sarah Shyway. Let's hear it for them.
Sound like villains' names
They
in
are
Marvel
doing
comics.
awesome. All right, Sarah on the blue rope. Her husband Logan is her inspiration.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, hanging with my homies.
2 years ago, and he's here today along with his daughter Bella to cheer Sarah on. Go Sarah!
There's a tear
She
in
says
my
the family
beer.
has received a variety of
crying
services
over
through the Victory
here.
Center over the past 2.5 years. They're grateful.
Here's
They
a
wanted to
quarter.
do their part to
Call
ensure these
someone who
services continue for
cares.
other cancer patients.
Boy, that song's outdated, isn't it? Try to find a freaking payphone. If you do, it probably takes a credit card.
Also planning parasail and mountain tube in Hawaii in October. That sounds like fun. Sarah's rappelling today in memory of Grandma Spencer, lost her battle with kidney cancer last month.
Oh,
And in honor of her cousin Lindy, who is a colon cancer survivor. Mostly though, Sarah wants to acknowledge her husband Logan, who she says is her rock, her hero, and an inspiration to everyone who knows him. Let's hear it for Sarah.
turn what into a country song? Those are both country songs.
And making her way down the yellow road is Becky. This is Becky's first
What do you mean,
time
chicken wing?
rappelling, but she has been at this event
No.
every single year.
No, Will. No one
because
can
she's
cover
the
that like you do,
fiancée
my
and
brother.
partner of Kurt from Kurt Nielsen Photography, who of course is our fearless rooftop photographer.
Yeah.
Becky.
He's the wacko who leans out over and takes weird, or takes photos of him at the top.
Becky was motivated to go over the edge this year in honor of her mother, who was a 29-year cancer survivor, and her dad, who passed away from colon cancer last year. Becky is a mother of 5 with 3 grandchildren and 4 bonus grandkids. You guys are doing awesome.
Bonus?
Keep it up. Let's
What's a
hear it
bonus
for
grandchild?
Sarah and Becky.
I'm assuming that means like married into the family or something. Or maybe they just found him on the side of the road, said, oh, look, an extra. Nope, she hasn't gone yet. I think she's next, Dusty. You're just in time. And welcome. You can wave and say hi. It's being broadcast across the world. No, thank you. Okay. It's fun screwing with people. Yeah. Okay, actually a better song. Usually step. Okay. Well, this is more upbeat than anything else they've played, so I'm okay with this whole time. And actually, he's doing a good job with it. They must have switched to a different, their next song list.
Sleep away in the afternoon.
Hey, I just want to say congrats. Good job, Sarah and Becky. And Logan is right here. Her hubby. She did this for him. So tell me about why you want to do this.
You know, cancer is just such a hard thing, and watching somebody that you love fight that battle is a very intense thing. And he is the greatest person I know, and I wanted to do something great too.
I love it. You did a great job. Congrats. Let's hear it for these two brave ladies.
I think I'm the only one applauding at this point. Yeah, sounds about right.
Something tell if I exist. Got to call and leave this town. Notice that I'm not around. I could hide out under there. Just maybe you say underwear.
Best line in the song.
Leave without display. All the stuff's here anyway. Trying to remember what it's done. Trying to see what will be on the front door. To make you smile when you breathe. What's the best? What's the good? Try to figure out what all this is for. Try to figure out what all this is for. Try to see the world beyond the front door. Try to figure out what all this is for.
That'll make an interesting bit of the. I believe Jen is gonna be coming down next. Pretty sure that's her on the right. You can kind of see a bright orange splash. Yeah, they thought it was a funeral. Yep, I see an orange cape flapping in the wind. Oh. Okay, you can't see me, but at this point, my stomach's churning. I want to throw up. I've turned all ashen gray. I'm pretty sure of it. Just, let you know what's going on. Because this is the part that makes me incredibly nervous. Well, okay. The whole thing makes me incredibly nervous. Watching her step over that edge, though. Yeah, like every other year. This year, for some reason, I'm a little more nervous. I don't know why. Wow. Hey, man, shut up so they can do the announcements. Oh, doing the big lean, taking that step. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Parachute. No, I know she's smiling from ear to ear. Her face is breaking. She's smiling so hard. And the cape's out of control. Trying to tame it. She's kind of lagging. That's a fact. Come figure out that Spider-Man next to her. Realize he's got weird red boots on. That's a fact. She does like to take her time. Enjoy the scenery. Weirdo. Yes, she does. And she knows she's torturing me. I think she enjoys that too. She's twisted that way. Twisted, I say.
All right, folks, let's hear it for Arctic Clam first of all. Are they awesome?
No. No, they're not.
Thank you so much for being here, you guys. So
Any other
on the
questions?
blue robe waving up there is Tony Wilson.
That would be Spider-Man
No,
on the
Tony.
left.
He's Spider-Man. I think my favorite.
See?
He's
Nice and
Spider-Man.
crazy.
And on the yellow robe is Jen Fackler. Jen is an old pro at this by now because this is her 4th year rappelling. Good job, Jen. So as a longtime volunteer firefighter, Tony has a little bit of rappelling experience, but this is his first time participating in an open cancer victory. Tony wants to give a shout out to his amazing girlfriend, Nicole, who set this up and raised all the donations to participate.
And sign the insurance policy so she can get paid.
Tony is rappelling today to honor his mother, who passed
She's
away
on the right.
this year from complications due to colon cancer. He wanted to find a way to help support other families that are fighting cancer, and he is just rolling down that wall. Good job, Tony.
Yeah, he is. We're good. I hate to think they end on a good song. Quick, there's a storm coming. Run. She's just enjoying the scenery. Or she's stuck. I don't know. Well, she'll be in the shade in a second. That'll be nice. I don't know why they played anything they're playing. Your cape's getting out of control. Here's the upside. The cape gets in the way. It's Velcro. She could just yank it off. It's a safety feature. I think we all would, Shane. I think we all would. I'll go sing karaoke for him, for Pete's sake. Checking to see if they're already down, Jen, because they almost are. Yeah, dude on the left is just rolling down.
Spidey is on the ground. job. Good job. Let's give it up for Spider-Man. Tony Wilson. Coming down the yellow road, Jen Backler. She is not only rappelling for the fourth time, but she is an important member of the volunteer planning committee for this event, which means
Obviously, had no say in the
deserves
band.
an extra round of applause for helping making this possible today. Jen says her main motivation for going over the edge is to help people. She's happy to do anything she can to help those in need. In Jen's words, the Victory Center does amazing work and really changes the lives of people who are fighting cancer. I am proud to support them. Jen rappels today in honor of her mom, Nancy, who is an 11-year breast cancer survivor, and her sister-in-law, Shannon, who is a 15-year survivor. Jen and her husband share a love of video games and have met great people all over the world. Many of them even donated to her fundraising campaign and promoted the event on their streams and podcasts. Let's hear it for Jen Backler.
There you guys. You all got shouted out there.
You're looking good, Jen. Look at her giving a wave. She's so confident up there. Awesome.
Freaking wacko.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God.
Keep it going, baby. Come on. Okay. I was telling everyone earlier, things are going to get a little bumpy when I'm walking up there. I give some love to Jen Backler. Coming out. She's almost there. You killed it, Jen. Look at her posing. I love it. Good job, Jen Backler. I apologize in advance. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But that way we can go breeder. Hang on. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to get too close to the music. Say hi to the world. Hi, guys. Love you. All right. You good? Yeah. You? Why don't you come over here? Is that okay? Please. I love you. I should say your mother.
Thank you.
To say hi to the world.
What's up, Switch?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hey, thanks for having us out, everybody. Give that song to our daughters. We appreciate it. I can't say it was a mercy camp. We'll be down here at lunch at 11, so it's February 16th, the last one of the year. We hope to see you.
And more self-promotion. As we run briskly away from the music. Does that make me a bad person? I can live with that. Doesn't bother me that much. How's that? All right. That was almost like exercise, which I'm thoroughly against for the record. Alrighty. I missed what Dusty said. I'm sorry. Can't read and walk at the same time. Makes you saying yes, yes it does. All right, guys. I think at that point, if it's okay with you, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks everyone for all the help. Yeah, a little over an hour. Cool. Thank you for the help. Jen will get to watch all this later. And yeah, yeah. Hope it was okay. Love you all. Hey Tim, sorry I didn't see you come in. The VOD will be up though, hopefully. So I will. I absolutely will. Thank you. Celebrate. Yeah, we're gonna go home and set in the air conditioning. Hopefully, maybe be on playing some pew pew later. We'll see who's on. Yeah, I gotta grab lunch somewhere. So other than that, no, I don't know what's for lunch. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Babcocks. Thank you very much. Hopefully Nancy and Hugh got to see all this. Thank you, Tim. I will pass that on. Like I said, Jen will watch it this afternoon probably. Yeah. Oh, cool. Someone else with a cape is coming down. Hang on. I'll just show you. Got kind of a cool Batman-looking cape on. Well, it was out there waving in the breeze for a second. Again, thanks for all the support, you guys. We couldn't do without you. Yep, there you go. See that big old cape going. Man, he's flying down too. He or she or whatever, just zipping down the line. So cool. All right, guys. Love y'all. We'll see you later.